Let me be loved. This is Laura Marie, and you're listening to the Americana Bistro Grill with Roberto Alvarez-Galloso. Remember, be loved.
Welcome to the Americana Bistro Grill. I'm your host, Roberto Alvarez-Galloso, serving you the best in Americana music. I'm here not only to promote Americana music, but I'm also here because the time has come to promote. The time has come to promote peace and love all over the world. And we have to do it right now. We have to promote peace and love. I want to thank Laura Marie. I want to thank Laura Marie for her promotion, for opening the show with us. And we have to be loved. We're almost at the point of actually hurting ourselves, and we shouldn't be doing this. We should be coming together as a nation, as a people. Like other songs that said, "Come on people, now smile on your brother." Everybody get together and try to love one another. That's from the Young Birds or the Young Blood. But I'm not sure of the group, but at least I'm sure of the theme of the music. We have here where rivers meet, and we're going to be interviewing them. They're an English rock group from England. Of course, they're an English rock group from England, and they're really. It's called When Rivers Meet. Sorry. When Rivers Meet, an English rock group, really great group. I've heard them, really great. Love their music, love their style. What more can we ask? What more? I'm just glad that they're coming here, and we're just simply trying to get everything organized here because Instagram at times, it could be very hectic. And this is simply our dedication to what is true Americana music, rock music, and in addition to the idea of unity. We're doing like a unity concert with the COVID virus and everything else, because we have to be brothers and we have to be sisters. And remember, do unto others like you would want others to do unto you. Let's see if they're coming in. Let's hope. These are just things that come on and come off. Let's see, 1 minute. Okay, When Rivers Meet. Okay. There is we're just simply warming up the Instagram here. Let's see here, just 1 minute. These sort of things happen. Yeah, I want to also dedicate this interview to none other than one of the greatest people in the world, Elena Diaz. Elena, thank you for coming in to the Americana Bistro Grill. And also thank you for coming in with our potential interview with When Rivers Meet, the great English rock group. You're going to love them. They're really great. Just imagine all the greatest rock groups, Blondie, imagine the Pretenders, and also imagine Heart. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor, Elena. You're one of our greatest clients and one of our greatest supporters, and I just love you. We're just simply doing a peace and unity concert. So just get everything ready for the peace and unity. And let's see if we could get this show on the road. When Rivers Meet. Please come one, come all. Okay. Gracias, Eduardo. Safe Kid. We're doing great too. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in and visiting. Okay, you wanna be invited, Elena, or no? Do you wanna say hello or something? Okay, When Rivers Meet. Okay, we have right now When Rivers Meet. We're now ready for When Rivers Meet. Okay, come one, come all, When Rivers Meet. Okay. Now we're ready for When Rivers Meet. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Hello, When Rivers Meet.
How you doing?
For me, it's a pleasure and an honor having you too, because you are the kings of rock and roll in the 21st century.
Oh, thank you so much.
Awesome.
We're here with the Americana Bistro Grill, not only to promote true Americana music in America, we're also promoting England and all other countries that play Americana music, which means the true rock, the true country, the true everything. So,
That's fantastic, man. Thank you so much.
yeah, we usually do this on Friday nights, but for our listeners in England and our favorite rock stars, we move it to like 12 noon here in Miami, 5 in the afternoon in your place.
Oh, we appreciate that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
really great.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Also, one of my greatest fans, Elena Diaz, just said hi to you.
Oh,
She loves your music. She loves your music. She loves your music. Okay.
oh, fantastic.
Before we get, we're gonna first start with the first question. Where in England are you from?
We're from a little place. We're just outside of London, so about an hour from London, in Essex,
And we're on the coast.
on the coast.
So yeah, not far from.
Yeah, I was there about let me see, 1980. I was there in about 1987. Essex and London.
Really?
Yeah, I was there. It was very beautiful. I loved it. Loved
Was
London.
that London you went to?
I have to go back again.
Oh,
Yeah, come back.
absolutely.
Okay, now the next question. How did When Rivers Meet get started?
Well, we are married, so we met. I was a barmaid working behind the bar. Aaron was a punter, and so that's how we met originally. And then we were together as a couple for a few years before we actually started playing music together. We were both doing separate projects in separate bands. And then eventually we were like, well, we should play together.
Yeah,
so,
let's do some music together. So that's what we did.
So
And then when we got married, we'd be like, because my name's Bond and Grace's name was Holmes.
so we used to go under Holmes and Bond.
So we would have been Bond and Bond, but we didn't think that sounded like an American name, sounded like a building firm or something.
Yeah, so that's when we changed
yeah.
our name then to When Rivers Meet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Great.
that's how it came about.
I've seen your videos in YouTube, and they're like really creative. It gives you that feel of what is true rock. Tell me about some of your greatest hits and some of the videos behind those greatest hits. What inspired you to record these great hits, and what inspired you to record which very beautiful videos? They were like remind me of the time of the Pretenders, Heart, and even Blondie.
Oh,
That's
brilliant!
awesome,
Yeah.
man. So basically, two of our biggest influences would be the old 1930s, 40s sort of blues music and the 1970s rock music. So bands like Bad Company and Led Zeppelin and people like that are massive influences for us. So that's our influences with the music for sure.
And then with the videos, we film the videos ourselves, and we enjoy it because it's kind of just another creative process of just working out,
Absolutely.
Different settings and working out what's going to fit with the songs. And I think our sort of the most success we've had so far is with our song called Free Man, which is off. We've had 2 EPs out, and it was off the first EP.
I've got the EPs here.
Yeah, we have the EPs. And I think that probably Free Man is the most
Free Man's
viewed
on
video. So,
that one.
Oh, that's very great, beautiful.
Our new EP.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you and all of this stuff with the video that you're able to make these great videos. I love them. I also love the music.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Which leads me to the next question. It's a question that I'm trying to beg to ask myself also. When will we see When Rivers Meet come to Florida for a concert?
I'll tell you what, when we come to America, Florida will probably be the very first place that we come to, for sure.
Yeah, and we've got a few friends in Florida
Yeah,
as
we
well
have.
that we've met through the music.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of blues fans in Florida, it seems.
Yeah, because here we
We
have.
can't wait to come.
Yeah, because here in Miami we have a lot of rock bands. We have Nilada. Nilada was born in New Jersey to twin parents. He's more like folk. You would love Instant Karma. Instant Karma is like seeing Fleetwood Mac. Really great group.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And there's another group, 3RG Miami, which is a Spanish rock group. Really, really great. I could just imagine a rock concert with all these groups, and also including When Rivers Meet, and even one from another rocker from Canada, Sabrina Fala.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and there's also in the Florida Keys. There's the Key Largo Original Music Festival. There have been 3 or 4 groups from England that have been there, and also the Key West Singer-Songwriter Festival. Of course, everything has been placed on hold, given things that we cannot been able to take care of that I don't want to even talk about, because I'm just enjoying the moment. But these are things that when Rivers Meet should probably take a look at it when everything's settled down.
Yeah, definitely. We were hoping to come over to the States this year, the end of this year, but of course with COVID that's not going to happen. But we definitely hope to come over next year.
Sure.
We're planning Chicago as well, so that's the plan. Yeah.
Cross fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be crossing our fingers. We're gonna be crossing our fingers. Another place that I would love to recommend: Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Puerto Rico is not San Juan, although San Juan has the love of rock there. There's a little place in Puerto Rico called Rincon. Rincon is about 30 minutes from where my wife and I usually live. We live between here and Puerto Rico. And
nice.
Rincon is a beach place. You have all the surfers, and with all the surfers, you have all the rock concerts.
Oh yeah.
It was after Hurricane Maria and all the earthquakes. Rincon was in the process. Oh, Elena Diaz just said that she's looking forward to seeing you in Florida, and she's gonna buy the first tickets, the front door. Yes, Elena, you're gonna be going there. You're gonna be seeing them, and they're gonna give you an autograph, hopefully. So thanks, Elena.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
Where we were saying in Rincon, Puerto Rico, it's a tourist destination. A lot of rockers go there, a lot of surfers. And you could even make great videos, not only in Puerto Rico, you could also make great videos in Florida. Miami Beach, Key Largo, Key West, you name it. Even we have Homestead in the Florida City where you could have all the countryside that you could make all the videos and you have really great rock music.
Oh, awesome. I know we've got quite a strong following on Spotify.
Yeah, we do,
Yes, so, in them areas, so we will definitely be planning to come.
And Roberto, I just want to say, I think you've got one of the coolest names ever.
It's a really cool name.
In what way?
There was a very one of my favourite footballers was called Roberto Carlos. And
Yes.
there you go.
Yes, I was born but that was before the football player. I was born in Ohio. I was born in Ohio to Cuban parents, and they named me Roberto Carlos after my dad and my grandfather. But
He was named after you then.
yeah, before the football player, there was a romantic singer who was a rocker in his time, Roberto Carlos from Brazil. Yes, he was very popular in Brazil and Latin America.
Oh, man.
I discovered him I discovered his music here, but he really took off in Europe. In the 1970s, in the 1960s, he did some of the Woodstock thing in a time when Brazil, you could not even experiment with Woodstock, but he experimented. And in the 1970s, he took some of his stuff to Switzerland and Italy. I could remember and in Germany, I could remember one time. I'm talking about when I was an 11-year-old in 1973, when you had all the Woodstock and everything blooming in Europe. Plus all the great rock stars. Roberto Carlos, at a time when you had ELO, at a time when you had Elton John, Olivia Newton-John, or even Styx. Roberto Carlos did a song called Yo Te Amo, I Love You. And he did a big hit. Everybody was like crashing here, crashing there, going everywhere. And I couldn't even remember a church in Germany, a hippie church. It was a classical, it was like a Baroque or Gothic church of the 14th and 15th century. I'm talking about when I was an 11-year-old. I was there. And I was there with other people. And there was this priest that looked like Jesus Christ, and he had the white robe and everything. And I said, let's do hippie church. And the first one was Roberto Carlos doing Yo Te Amo. And then everyone was like talking in tongues, speaking out loud, baptizing each other. Others like holding the walls and everything. I enjoyed every minute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then Roberto Carlos did a second song that was also popular called Jesucristo, Portuguese and Spanish for Jesus Christ. And the same reaction. Later on, when Woodstock was a little bit more permissive in South America, in Venezuela, I saw the same repetitive thing. Loved it. This is the sort of thing that we're looking for, and we're also looking for Oh, gracias Giselle Carrillo por venir. There's another fan of yours, Giselle Carrillo. She's really great into Christian rock and rock music, and she's
brilliant.
also hoping to one day to see you in concert as well.
Oh,
For sure.
brilliant.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks
So,
much.
as
That's
I was
awesome.
saying, I'm bringing all of this up because we need this type of music. We can't have music that is. I don't want to mention any big corporations, but I'm just simply that we're saying that some of today's music, like Bob Seger once said, doesn't have the same soul. It doesn't. And your music, along with all of the other independent artists, your music is essential. Your music is out of this world.
Oh,
Wow,
thank you so
thank
much.
you.
That's lovely. of you.
Which means I want to go to a website and see if I could donate and get one of your CDs.
Oh yeah.
But thank you. And we always, our guide when we're writing songs, we've just finished writing the album, we've just finished recording the album actually,
Which will be out on November the 20th.
November the 20th. And our gauge is always, when we write a song, when we come back to it, it's always, do we love it? And if we're like, I think so, that's not enough. We have to
So we
love everything.
scrap it and then
We'll
write
scrap
the next
it
one.
if we don't love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
And I think that's like you say, it's got to have soul. And
Yeah.
if we don't love it, we can't put it out there properly, and people won't feel it. So that's our gauge. If we love it, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Nothing less than that. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Great. I do what if your album is going to be out in November. I'm going to try to save enough money to see if I could get the album.
Oh mate.
Because I
that'd be
can't have you sending the album from England to the United States. It's not fair. You need to have some of the money too. But
Oh, thank you.
Wow, thank you. Yeah.
And the other
we'd
reason-
love to send it to you. We can't
Absolutely.
wait for you to hear it.
For sure.
We're so happy with
So
it.
what I'm gonna do
We're
is-
just waiting on the mixes at the
What-
moment, so we're getting a trickle feed through. It sounds great.
where can I get the album? Or any other
If
CDs?
you go onto our website, it's www.whenriversmeet.co.uk.
And there's a link there, we've got a merch shop. But the album will be on pre-order from October. But if you don't want the CD, it will be on all the streaming sites as well.
No,
where you don't have to pay, obviously, to listen to it.
I prefer the CDs.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I prefer
Yeah,
the
a lot of
CDs.
people do.
I'm one of those who prefer the CDs and autograph. But and I also love the CDs because I have something with me that I could listen to. The streaming with the computer and everything, it complicates everything. I love having the free CDs, or not the free CDs, but
Yeah.
I'm talking, when I mean the free CDs, I'm talking about access to the CDs.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat having a physical copy. Like with the CDs, we're also doing vinyl as well. So I mean, if you're into vinyl, that's going to be
And I think as well, it's the thing of, like, we're going to have a little booklet and notes about the recording process and all the lyrics. And that's one of the things I love. That's the first thing I do when I get a CD is I look through the booklet,
Yeah,
read the credits,
that's the
read
reason.
the notes.
That's the reason. So I'm hoping to get the CD and the LP as well, the vinyl.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
If not, I'm gonna see if I could try to order from your webpage. But I do want your latest CD and your latest vinyl. I'm gonna try to save enough money. No, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna save the money because your group is so great.
Thank you.
Oh, Roberto. That's
Now that we
fantastic.
said about your webpage, are there any other places where we could find your CDs and your music?
So, and like I say, we're on all the streaming sites, but our website is a good place. It's got links to all of our locations. So, I mean, like tonight at 8 o'clock, we're in
8 o'clock here.
in 3 hours' time, we're streaming live on Facebook, which we do every Saturday night. And you can find our music on YouTube and Spotify. But like I say, our website, whenriversmeet.co.uk, has links to all of our pages and profiles. So that's probably the best point of call.
Great.
I reckon.
I'm gonna be I'm sorry to interrupt you on this one. There's a Nicaraguan rock group, Olivo Silvestre. They're a Nicaraguan Christian group. They're also saying hello, and they're also saying that they love your music.
Oh, fantastic.
So you're getting a lot of traction here, a lot of audiences, and we're getting everything ready here so that when you come to Florida,
Oh yeah.
and
Sure.
because we're all
We
ready,
cannot wait.
we're all ready.
It's gonna be awesome.
We're all ready. And before leaving, I'm gonna also try to see the Facebook streaming. This in about 3 hours. We're gonna see the Facebook streaming from here in Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely. Come say hello.
Yeah. Before you leave, do you have any, well, before I get to the final part, I wanted to also, another reason why I wanted to do this interview, in addition to your great music, and the fact that all artists are essential, especially the rock artists, is because I'm trying to recreate what is called the love. We have not had any love. I don't know about Europe, but here in America, we're not having the love. We need to love each other. I'm trying to remember that.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to remember the group that said, "Come on, people, now smile on your brothers." It's called, I don't know, I think they're called the Yardbirds or
Oh, the Yardbirds,
yeah.
yeah.
the Yardbirds. They recorded a song called "Come on, people, now smile on your brother." Everybody get together, try to love one another, and we need that. We need that. And I also want to have that sensation when I was in Germany with Roberto Carlos, when he did the Yo Te Amo, and everybody was in the act of brotherhood. In addition to the other stuff that I talked about, the baptisms, the holding onto the walls, and everything. And the same thing in Venezuela. I want that brotherhood where everybody was, without regard to where they were born, race, ethnicity, the whole bit, everybody in one love.
For sure.
And before leaving, I also was referring to All You Need Is Love from the Beatles, because that's all we need.
Yeah.
Agreed, yeah. And I think we have a Facebook group called, which is kind of a group for our supporters, and we've got such a community on there, and we say, you know, we don't want to discuss, like, we all have political views, but we, on there, it's all about positivity, sharing music and community, and it's been so powerful through lockdown to have that connection with people.
Absolutely.
And like when people jump on our live streams at the weekend, they're saying hello to each other.
Yeah.
It's such a nice
And they're all
community.
becoming friends.
Yeah,
So it's fantastic.
And so, like you say, it's so important, especially when we aren't connected with each other, but still feel like we're united and try and be positive. Definitely.
Yeah, before I leave, another fan, Rene Caballero, I think she's also another fan of yours. She said hi too. Before I leave,
How you doing? That's awesome.
do you have anything to say to the world?
Wow.
Thank you for listening to our
Thank you
music.
so much.
Thank
Glad you like our music.
Yeah, thanks for listening to
Fantastic.
us.
We love it.
And we just want to keep giving more music to
Yeah.
you. That's
Yeah.
how.
Stay safe. Stay
We're gonna
safe.
be-
Stay well.
Before leaving, I want to say to my fans, and I'm going to say hi. I'm going to say bye to you later, because right now I want to say bye to you later, but I'm sort of like having to finish a little bit earlier because of my the problems with my battery and the Instagram.
Okay.
To all of my fans in the Americana Bistro Grill, go and buy When Rivers Meet. Go to their website, whenriversmeet.co.uk, buy their albums, buy their vinyl, buy their CD. If you could buy stream, fine. But my preference is vinyl and CD. I'm gonna save all the money to get them in November, but if not, I'll go to the website and get something. And I also want to thank everybody for coming to visit. If I didn't mention you, just want to say thanks. And before leaving, I also want to say one other thing. Peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere. And in the words of the great Texas singer-songwriter, Laura Marie, who opened our set, be loved. We have to be loved. And remember, also, listen to the Beatles. All you need is love. And also, smile on your brother. Smile on your sister. Smile on everybody. We need the love. We need the unity. And I hope that we can have this unity.
We're with you.
And we need this unity when we have. I also hope to have this unity concert here in Florida. My best wishes. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Take care and be safe. And I'm not finished yet. I'm finishing with my audience. Take care and be safe. And thanks, Elena.